Alright, what's up YouTube? How's everybody doing? It's your favorite Martian here, and welcome back to some more Call of Duty World War II Zombies. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a walkthrough through the casual Easter egg on the Final Reich. So the first steps that you're going to need to do is obviously turn on the power. And by doing that, you will need to turn on 3 of the gas valves in the spawn area. One is over by the Juggernaut perk, the second is over across by the vault, and the third, you will have to get 1,000 points and open up this gate right here, which will lead down to the last gas valve. Once you get the last gas valve turned on, you will need to activate the pilot light. Once you activate the pilot light, you will need to be careful. There are these flaming zombies that will spawn out, and they are very fast, and they will hit you and kill you extremely fast. So you want to try to kill them as soon as possible. Then once you jump down, you can go ahead and just make your way back up to the ramp, and you can turn on the generator here. Once you finish turning on the generator, get enough points to open up the bunker door. Once you open the bunker door that costs $12.50, you will be able to make your way down into the command room. Once you are in the command room, you want to open up one of the doors on the left and on the right. So once you open up the door to the right, you can just wait to get enough points, which is 1,500, to open to the laboratory on the right side of the room. And then we will proceed to the process of getting the salt mine door open. So once you get enough points to open up the laboratory door, you can go ahead and make your way and run all the way down and go to the left through the main big hallway. Once you get there, you want to go up the stairs, and then you want to go to the back of the room where there's a little power switch. Once you get there, you want to turn the power switch on and then make your way all the way back over and go to the morgue. Once you're there, you want to just make it right, go through the couple doors that are there, then you want to flip this power switch, and that'll open the salt mine doors. So now that the salt mine doors are open, it is going to cost 1,500 points or jolts to be able to open it. So if you want to go ahead and just try to get as much points as you can through the round, try to make up for as much as you can, so that way you can maybe open it on the same round. Right here, I was barely able to just get that stretch of 1,500 points. I go ahead and open the door. After this, you want to be careful. There's some bomb zombies down here. Now, if you hurry up and run to the left of it and jump a couple times, you will be able to avoid them without taking any armor hits or anything. Otherwise, you can honestly just lure them out and kill them. So once you get here, you want to go ahead and go into the very back, and you want to activate the hilt. Once you activate the hilt, it'll go ahead and put down a circle around the ground, around these few obelisk-looking technologies. And then what you need to do is you need to kill the zombies inside of this red circle to give the hilt souls. So what you want to do is you just want to stand here for a couple rounds, and you just want to train the zombies around and kill them inside the circle. If you kill them outside the circle, it will not count towards the hilt. Now, this is the part where I messed up a little bit. As you can see earlier, I didn't open that gate right there. And once I opened the gate and spun the crank, I was able to successfully take out the hilt now. And now the transfer, I was able to take out the transfer device. And now the transfer device is going to the right side of the map towards the laboratory first. That's the way it always goes first. So once it goes to the right side of the laboratory, all you want to do is just follow it going over there to the right. And each time it stops, you want to kill the zombies inside the red circle. Again, if you kill the zombies outside of the red circle, it will not count towards the guidescraft. Is it guidescraft? I can't remember. But it will not count towards the transferring device. So once you get it all the way to the back, it'll go into this generator. And this generator, what it'll do is it'll spit out a Tesla gun part for you. So once it finishes that, you go up and you grab the Tesla gun barrel. And then after you grab that, the transfer device will go ahead and head all the way back into the morgue side. It will be right underneath the bottom of the staircase right here. So as soon as you walk through the door, that's where the guidescraft transfer, I gotta stop saying that. That's where the transfer device will stop. And then once it stops there, go ahead and just kill the zombies in the circle. And as soon as it stops, you will hear a little sound of kind of like a ding. that you know it's good, and it'll go ahead and start moving the circle. Now sometimes on these circles you are able to kill them while the circle is moving, and they will go towards the transfer device. So all you want to do is you just want to keep training them around until it moves all the way over. Now it usually stops in 3 places. It'll stop at the beginning of the stairs, then it'll stop at the second set of stairs, and then it'll stop right in front of the machine. Now once it stops in front of the machine, it will actually go into the machine after you get enough points, and then it'll spit out a bit of like a like another tube. I forget what this tube is called. The Tesla gun core. It'll spit out the Tesla gun core. So once you get that, you want to go ahead and run out to the command center. Now this is where you want to be careful. A big flamethrower guy will be spawning. Now this is where it is very useful to have the camouflage special. So once you get the once you use the camouflage special, you can go ahead and kill the flamethrower guy, and you'll pick up this Brenner's head. Now that Brenner's head, you're going to need to remember where you set it because it will be used later on in the game. So after that, you can go ahead and just craft your Tesla gun barrel, and you can get that by about round 6-ish. So next thing you want to do is you want to go all the way down to the obelisk room, and you want to go ahead and activate the right hand of God. And the next thing you want to do is you want to go all the way up to the command center, and you want to go back behind it, and there will be a box that you can hit that'll give you 4 colors. Now my colors right there, I believe, were red, green, blue, green. So what you want to do is go ahead and just follow my direction that I'm going. All you want to do is run all the way down to where Pack-a-Punch is. This is be the first machine that you do. Go and switch that to the first color that you saw on your machine. Then you want to make your way back towards the docks. Once you get towards here, there will be a machine on your right. You want to change that one to blue, and then you want to run all the way back up, and you want to go towards the lightning tower area. Now once you go over to this tower area, it'll be right before the gate that you need to open to go to the tower, because that will be the next step. So this gate right here that is next to the control panel is the gate that we will need to be opening here next. So as soon as you finish doing all those control panels, I don't think I mentioned that there's one control panel right next to the machine that you need to activate as well. And so as soon as you activate all those control panels, you can go ahead and go into the back here where the where you need to defend this rod here where the energy source is. So all you gotta do is activate that, then a whole bunch of zombies will start spawning, the waves will start to go by, and all you gotta do to it is just defend it, make sure the health does not go all the way down. Once you do that, you will be able to go ahead and take a little bit break for a little bit, maybe grab some ammo if you need to, because the next step is going to be a bit harder. You have to get both of these side levers to be put down, and you're going to need to now defend both of them. This is where the triple gun, the mule kick, comes in handy, and also the Tesla gun. The Tesla gun I used a lot in this step because it was extremely helpful and a very easy way to go around and check each spot and just give it one quick shot and know that it'll kill the zombies. Now the earlier you do this step, the better, because it'll be a lot easier to kill the zombies. And sometimes here in the where I just looked straight ahead at that bridge, you will find a flamethrower zombie. The next step is you will have to go to the right hand or the left hand of God, and you will have to activate it again to where the Zeppelin is going to appear. Once the Zeppelin appears, you want to shoot those little lights that come out of it, and then you want to go ahead and find out where exactly this power core fell. Once you found where this power core fell, you want to kill enemies near it, just like we did with the transfer device. It's the exact same way. You just want to make sure you kill zombies directly next to it, or at least in a proximity. So you can go ahead and honestly just train around the map for a little bit, maybe gather up a bunch of zombies if you can, and then just go ahead and run them towards the area and kill them. So that way it'll be a little bit easier. Also use your camo device if need be. So after that, a little device will pop out onto the ground, and then once you pick it up, you'll be running very slowly, so it'll be a good idea to save a zombie at the end of the round, if at all possible. And then all you really got to do is just bring it down, put it into the machine. But you just got to be careful here, because there will be a lot of zombies that like to spawn, and they will not be very friendly. So after you go ahead and you just kill all of these zombies off, you can go ahead and pick the item up and put it in the left hand of God. So once you do that, all you gotta do it is 3 more times. You gotta shoot 3 more of the lights that are on the Zeppelin, and then you got to fill the boxes 3 more times. Each one, they spawn here in 3 different locations. Usually all are in the same spot. One right down next to the bar. The second one usually in the main area where I am currently now, and the third one usually spawns inside of the courtyard, more towards the back of the staircase where you start to go down. So after, you just want to keep on going, and as soon as you destroy all of the zombies and you get the device to pop out, you want to take that down again, and you want to go ahead and maybe pop your camo, just so that way you can be safe. And all you got to do is just pop that thing right into the left hand of God, and then you are good to go for the very last power core. Now this last power core is going to disappear on you, and then it'll reappear. Now during this time where you have a little bit of money, and if at all, it's a good idea to hit box and try to get something pack-punched. What I like to have for this boss fight is usually the MG42 and the MG15, but I decided to run with the MG42 and the PPSH, which I found was actually quite good. But what the really good thing would be to pick up the Type 100 that is currently in spawn. And if you are able to pack-a-punch that, that would be even better, because of the fact that you are going to be running one big circle inside of the spawn area. So whenever you face the final battle, you're basically going to run one big circle going all the way around the map, and you'll just keep on running to avoid him. And then, so while you're doing that, you will be able to buy the Type 100 ammo. So it'll be definitely a better idea to get the Type 100, pack-a-punch that, so that way you just won't have any issues with running out of ammo. So I know I came close to running out of ammo towards the end. So see right there, my last power core, it had disappeared right when I walked towards it. So now that I destroyed it, I will go ahead and find it, and I found it next to the church in the courtyard. So here I'm just trying to get the last one done. I threw down a couple jack-in-the-boxes just to get it done a little bit quicker. And so now I have it already completed, and now I'm just running around and going to pack-a-punch and try to stay safe, so that way you don't want to die, obviously, when we're pretty far into this Easter egg already. So now if you just got to take the power core right down to the left hand of God again, and this will be the final step for that. You will not have to worry about the Zeppelin again. You also want to be very careful with the Zeppelin, because the Zeppelin can and will shoot you with like lightning rods, and those lightning rods will end up damaging you and or killing you. So you want to be very, very careful with that. So now, as soon as you finish that, you want to go ahead and activate the left hand of God, and what that will do is you will activate the next step. So now you can go ahead and find that Brenner's head that you left lying around, and you want to go ahead and just take it on my route that I am taking. You want to go to the left into the morgue. You want to make your way down the stairs, and then you want to turn right, a sharp right, and there will be a little like painting on the wall. So what you want to do is you want to take down these emblems that have spawned. That one's kind of like a moon phoenix, and then the number 4. Then you want to run from the morgue into the pack-a-punch area, and all the way in the back towards the docks, there's going to be another painting that has a another symbol with another number. So you can go ahead and pause the game and write it down if you need to, or take a picture, whichever helps you best. So as soon as you finish writing that down, you want to make your way up into the docks. That next step, you want to go to the courtyard, and when you get to the courtyard, there will be a painting on the right side of the broken down staircase. You want to go ahead and take a picture of those symbols and the number. or write them down, whichever is your preference. The next thing that you want to do is go ahead and just run straight to this tower, and right above where the juggernaut is, or the armor, will be the last and final painting, the fourth and final painting. After that, and you got all your symbols all written down or taken a picture of, you want to go ahead and run down in this middle obelisk. You want to change all of the numbers to match with the symbol. Now here I had already done it because it actually takes a little bit while, and it's actually quite hard to do on solo, especially if you are trying this for your first time. Just making sure that you keep the zombie away from you at the same time, and you also obviously do not want to end up dying here. So you just got to be very careful with where the zombies are, and then you got to also know your numbers that go with the symbols. Or you can just pause the game and work on each one at a single time, which will make it a lot easier. And then as soon as you are done, what you want to do is at the hilt, there is going to be a bit of a shield right around the hilt. So what you want to do is you want to take your Tesla gun and you want to shoot the hilt, which will destroy a shield around it. So once you destroy that, it'll go ahead and it'll end the round here in a second. After I activate the hilt, it'll end the round, and then it'll take you into the final boss battle. And then the next thing that you want to do is you just want to keep running circles around the map, and you want to look for the Zeppelin. The Zeppelin will eventually spawn in the air. It'll take a little bit, but all you want to do is the same exact thing we did earlier for the step to get the little power cores that we took down to the left hand of God. All you want to do is you just want to keep shooting those lights. The orbs will fall from the power cores will fall from the sky. Then you want to just keep running around the map until you find it. You want to kill a few zombies near it if at all possible, obviously without dying or without getting too badly injured. And if so, you can obviously buy armor. That is right here. Just remember that each time you buy armor, it goes up by $500 every single time. So you got to watch a little bit on your money. But so all I'm doing here is I'm just running around the map more and more times, just so that way I can get each one of these power cores filled up. So after you get these power cores filled up, it'll drop the little power core, and then all you gotta do is down the big boss, and then he will get on his knees. Once he gets on his knees, you want to pick up the power core, and you want to hurry up and run to him and hold down X or square to kind of like hit him with it, I guess, or attach it to him. In this case, you want to make sure you down the boss kind of near the power core, so that way you don't have to run as far, because he does get up rather quickly. So now all it is now is you're just going to be running right around the map, doing the same exact thing over and over again. Shoot the light, the power core falls down. You want to fill it up with the essence or the souls of zombies inside the circle. Make sure it's inside the circle, because otherwise it will not fill up, obviously, as we had discussed earlier in the video. And so that's pretty much it. There isn't really too much to it after that. This is probably the longest part that took in the, I guess, Easter egg, was just killing the boss, just running around in circles. Then ammo was always kind of a tight thing, so make sure you always got to get the Type 100. Type 100 is definitely one of the probably best things you can get right here, because it's right in the spawn room, I believe, right on the wall. So I will say that's probably it for it today, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys found it helpful. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like the video. Take care. Bye-bye.